What's up, Cancer? Let's see what the next 48 hours looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer placements. I was hearing happy wife, happy life. You don't necessarily have to be married. You don't even necessarily have to be a woman. But I do feel like there's this mentality of just trying to keep everything on an even keel, keeping things balanced, not overworking or overdoing something here. Yeah. All right, cool. You got the 7 of Swords here. For the next 48, you got the 5 of Coins. You got the 3 of Coins. You got the Sun. At the bottom, you got the 10 of Cups here. You got the 8 of Swords. And then you have the Page of Swords. You guys have good luck kind of coming in, or good news. Oh yeah, you got more money coming in too. Look at you. Some of you guys are like single and successful is what I'm hearing. Okay, you guys are doing really good, especially if you are like single parents or you're just single in general. I feel like you guys are really, really good right now. Your money's looking good. You guys are really just pulling your end of the bargain, especially if you are in relationships. It's like you're the breadwinner as well as your partner. Okay, so I feel like things are going really good. Some of you guys, you are the breadwinner though. Like your partner makes good money, but like you're the breadwinner. Okay, so let's be real with that. 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the Page of Swords here. I feel like family could be on your mind here in the next 48 hours, or that's just been your primary focus. I feel like some of you guys could be on dating apps, but like secretly. It feels like you're just kind of keeping an eye out on like what's out there. I feel like he like pulls a sword, right? So you go from the 9 of Swords to the 8 of Swords. So he like pulls a sword just to kind of like see what's around him. So again, like you guys could be stressing over the fact of like if you're in a relationship, whether or not this relationship is going to move into the 10 of Cups. I feel like it will. Others of you just could be wondering, when will my 10 of Cups, be here? So it just feels like some of you guys could be putting yourselves out there just to see what's out there. I don't really see you guys taking anybody seriously. I do feel though the 10 of Cups is on your radar. I feel like you guys personally, you want to be married, you want to have kids, or you just want to be in a long-term committed relationship with somebody here. And I do see that coming in for you guys. But right now it just feels like you're looking at your options, but quietly, okay? 7 of Swords, next 48, you could be telling little white lies to get something that you want. It's not a bad thing, but this is more like strategic here with that 7 of Swords and those little white lies, okay? I feel like you could, this is like showing up to work late and just giving some like BS excuse as to why. And it's believable, right? But you're just like trying not to get in trouble. But there is something here about that. I do feel like you guys are moving away from this energy though, more importantly. I feel like with the 7 of Swords, you guys are really contemplating a person, place, or thing here. And I feel like that it's not necessarily good for you. So I do feel like you guys are genuinely moving away from whatever this is, okay? And like for whatever reason, every time I see this card, I always pay attention to these swords here. And again, there's 6 of them, right? So 6 of Swords, I really do feel like you guys are moving away from a situation because with this extra sword here, right, that makes 7, there's clarity, right? So I feel like you guys have gotten clarity on a person, place, or thing, and you're moving away from that right now, okay? Or maybe like you thought something was supposed to end up a certain kind of way with a person, right? But then it's like over time, you see who they are, you see that they just were not going to be good for you in the long run. So again, I feel like things are uncovering themselves and making themselves known and clear for you. And so that's going to allow you to move forward that much easier, that much quicker. So it feels like in the next 48, you could be strategizing on like just trying to figure out like the way to navigate certain things in your life here. And then again, being able to see what other people's kind of agendas are with you, okay? 5 of Coins, I do feel like you're leaving something out, or maybe you're feeling left out here, okay? Whatever this is, though, you could be getting rid of a bad habit. Like if you're a smoker, you're cutting back on smoking. Maybe you're like going to vaping instead, or maybe you're quitting vaping, okay? Whatever this is, it's like you're trying to cut out a bad habit. And so I feel like you guys are really focusing on how to really enhance certain qualities about you guys at this time. So maybe you're going back to the gym, maybe you're eating better, maybe you're not drinking as much, maybe you're putting more effort into the way you look, right? So there's just something here about really just making the effort to make the change. And so I feel like you guys will be catching a rhythm here soon enough, and so things are going to be looking up for you because of that. You got the 3 of Coins here. I feel like there's a lot of collaboration. You could be hanging out with friends in the next 48 hours, right? It's like you're friends with your coworkers too, or maybe you're just really close with your coworkers that, they feel like really good friends, like you've known them for years, but maybe you've only known them for a couple of months. So I just feel like you've got a really strong connection with somebody or with several people in the next 48 hours that you're just going to be entertaining, okay? These are good people. These are people that you work really well with. I feel like things are getting done at work as well. Everybody's got their delegated task. You're not having to worry about anything. No one's having to worry about you. So it feels like in the next 48, it's like things are going breezy at work, okay? Everybody's got their respective positions and know exactly what they need to do. Lastly, the sun. You guys are just focusing on your happiness this week, okay? I feel like things are going smoothly. I feel like you guys are just, you're a big old ball of sunshine. You could be dealing with a Pisces. They also got that card as well as an Aquarius. I feel like right now you guys are just focusing on your own happiness. And I feel like in the next 48, because things are going smoothly, you're not really having to stress over anything. I feel like that's where you're at here. You're just kind of like, all right, every day you're looking forward to waking up. You're looking forward to going to work. You're looking forward to, whatever in the next 48. But I feel like things are going your way this week, or at least in the next 48 hours they are. Some of you guys are going to be getting paid. Some of you guys are going to be getting extra money here. This could be like a bonus. You could be expecting a bonus check. But it feels like your money is good. It's intact, right? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.